Hi, Lacey.
Wow, you are quick off the mark, dear. Welcome to the show. You're the only one so far, so it could probably be a very quick night. We'll give them 10 seconds. Ish.
Mm.
Talk
Hello, sis.
as I live and breathe, Kim Scott.
Hiya, Kim.
That makes two of you.
Gentlemen.
Gentlemen, my gosh. Is there someone else in the room that we don't know about?
There must be. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Anne.
Hello, hello. Wow.
Hi, Kellis. Hi, Moon. How are you? Dolores. I know, Kim. Bless you.
Starting on Monday, you can call us Your Majesties.
Yeah. So, right. For people who've never seen us before, I'm Paul.
I'm Luke.
And together we are Double Trouble.
Twice the grief, half the price.
Yes. I do the caustic wax, so I will be asking people for 3 colours.
And I will be doing everything else.
Lacey's saying, how can she use Facebook Live? You can stay on there, Lacey, because we still see all your comments, lovely. But you may not see others.
Kells, we're always happy. There's delirium in this show.
Yes, yes. So welcome to the people that's never seen us and first time on here. So yeah, I do the acoustic wax, so I do ask people for 3 colours, but please refrain from putting them up until I call your names. And Luke, do you want to let them know what you do?
Yes, crystal ball readings, card readings, rune stone readings, and also mythology card reads from Druid spirit animal guides. And anything else that we can think of going forward.
Yep, so the first 2 I'm coming to is, as she was the first one on, Lacey Greg, can I have 3 colours? And also, as Lacey, I like a newbie, Kellis Bellis.
It's Lacey Gray, dear.
Lacey Gray, sorry. Yeah, I did put Gray. Don't worry, don't mind me. Yes, he is a lot more happier today, Moon.
I've had my happy pills.
Yeah, so can I have 3 colours of you, Lacey? And also, Kellis. Hopefully I say your name right. Pastel pink, blue, purple.
Now, out of curiosity, what colour's pastel pink?
I'll show you.
Right.
Blue, purple.
Right.
Just waiting for Kellis now.
Kells.
Kells. Sorry.
Hello, Kells. Can we have your colours, please? Right. There is no sign of Kells. Is anybody seeing Kells?
She's on YouTube, I think. So I think she's actually... Okay, as when she comes back, I can actually do her. Yeah, can I have 3 colours, please? Yeah, you got your Facebook. You're back. Hi, Patrick. How are you, my friend? No problem. Can I have 3 colours, please?
Davy Jones on YouTube. Aren't you the same Davy Jones that sung with the Monkeys?
Red, blue, orange. Right, okay. Now I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of the king of the crystal, the lovely Luke.
Okay, my dear friends, I shall start off tonight by using this one here, and this is Miss Scarlet. We only have an hour, so I can't guarantee getting round to everyone, but we'll see where we go. So, would you please select for me a member of the audience, Tonka?
I like pastel pink.
All right, a light pink color. Right, Tonka is going to flash stars at whoever he wants me to go to. So,
Who's Tonka is?
and Tonka is one of my guides. La, 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 la. And lo and behold, he has stopped on Andrea Rees. Andrea Rees, Tonka stopped on your name, so here we go. Right, as I gaze into the crystal, one of the things that is very prominent here is I'm seeing you sat on a park bench on what would appear to be a nice sunny day, and behind you there is stood, literally behind you, because your body and head is like covering the biggest half of their body, and it would appear there is a person in spirit there. So I'm going to just focus my energy on that individual. And yeah, Tonka, can you let him in, please? Thank you. Right. I'm feeling a male energy coming in, Andrea, a very, very strong male energy. And this energy is of someone that I would like to say is in their retirement years. So for me, that would be a person over the age of 70 years old. This person is showing me their hands like this, which is telling me that this person is what I would describe as a working class gentleman, someone who worked very, very closely with their hands, was creative with the hands. He's showing me what looks like hard skin on certain patches of the hands. And this person is, I'm going to say, he's a proud man. He's not someone who would accept charity for anybody. In fact, he'd tell them where to go, to be honest with you, because he's the sort of person who would call a spade a spade. Now, as he approaches me, I'm very much aware that this gentleman is a gentleman who has a great amount of love that he wants to share out. And this is a love between family members. It's what I would call a platonic love or a familiar love. You know, it's unconditional. It's not the lovey-doveyness that you get on the TV shows or on the Hollywood movies, not that sort of stuff. This is very much a case of, yeah, I love my kids. Yes, I love my partner. Yes, I'm very proud of my home. Everything in it is bought and paid for. He's not a man that believes in getting what I would call tick, which is basically credit. You know, he would rather save up and then buy something outright than go and get it on pay monthly. As he draws close to you, I want to say that he's a man who would show affection within the household, but he's not someone who would show great amounts of affection outside, because it's not the manly thing to be seen to be doing. But inside the home, definitely. And I very strongly feel as he draws close into my energy, it's almost like he's taking control of my hands and my arms. And I want to wrap my arms all around you and give my daddy's girl a loving hug and tell you everything is going to be all right. Because he's very much someone who would, he's a strong believer in a daddy's girl, and he's the sort of person that would, you know, wrap himself around you to protect you from anyone who was going to like come across with a, you know, a cricket bat or whatever else to give you a good walloping with. He'd step in front and like, and then when the time was right and no one was looking, he'd kick 7 bales of you know what out of someone who was trying to harm you. And God help any boyfriend coming to the door, because he really gave them that look up and down. You're not good enough for my little girl. No way, Jose. Okay. So he wants to let you know that as he comes in, he wants to give you that great big hug, that daddy hug, and he definitely wants you to know that he's there watching over you constantly. He's taken upon himself the role of like a guardian angel, very much the same role he played in life, but now he's in the spirit world. He can come and go at the bat of an eye, and literally any man that comes across your door, he's getting the old once over, and he's ready to unleash the hounds of hell if he doesn't approve of them or he thinks they're up to no good. He wants you to know that he has perched himself on the end of your bed a few times, and you would notice that by the mattress sort of like going down a bit. And as he's done that, he's used his right arm to stretch out and stroke your leg. And as he's stroking your leg, he's actually speaking to you. Predominantly what he's actually saying is how proud he is of you. Okay, he's very, very proud of you. And as he's stroking your leg, he is speaking nice, encouraging words, you know, soothing words just to help you drift off into that well-earned deep sleep. But he's also applying healing through your leg, just the bottom part of your leg, you know, where the calf is, that sort of area, bottom of your calf near where your ankle is. He's just stroking that ever so gently and putting healing energy just to keep you fully charged up with your batteries, and also to keep you in good health, because you know sometimes this world just takes it all out of us, the stress, the grief, the anguish, and more importantly, the frustration, right? So he's just cleansing that out of you by giving you healing. But he wants you to know 2 things. One, he's very, very proud of what you've achieved, and 2, he loves you to the moon and back, and he's there watching over you all the time. Okay, and he is very much aware that there has been, I'm going to say, health concerns. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not here to diagnose, but there's been health concerns that he feels has left you vulnerable to people taking advantage of you. You know, this constant, oh, I'll help you, oh, I'll do this, I'll do your shopping, I'll do that. Some of them have not necessarily been as upfront as perhaps you might think. Okay, so he's also keeping a beady eye on you, particularly over that issue, and he is sending you loads and loads of healing. And what I'm getting a picture now in my mind is also, it's like a bedroom scene here, and I'm seeing little pink petals falling down, and they're like lying across your bed, the floor, you know, the cupboards and whatever, and they're sent from him to you just to remind you that he still loves you as much as he did when he walked the earth plane with you. It's unmeasurable, but he's sending you his love, and he's also sending you healing, but be at peace knowing he's guarding you. Okay, if you smell his perfume, well, I say perfume, you know, aftershave, perfume, it's the same thing. If you smell his aftershave, know that he is around. You'll smell it, then he'll come in. It's his, just for reassurance that it's not anybody else. He'll let you know that smell. from his aftershave. And anything else, right? Yeah, you're still daddy's girl. That's what he said. You're still daddy's girl. And with that,
just a couple more seconds. Like this.
Okay.
As well.
He also wants you to know that he's very much at peace where he is, and he's showing me an image of himself, but that is not at the age of what he passed. This is, he feels in himself very much, and he's showing me a figure, a picture of him in his early 20s, like 22, 23. And he says he feels like he's gone back to the strong, strapping, handsome young man he was at that age. He's describing this as being his prime of his life age. He's actually as fit as a fiddle, he's saying, as fit as a fiddle. And a handsome looking young man, I might add. You know, I might be looking for a phone number, you know, just to let you know. But you know what? He is a genuine, kind man. Underneath that facade of being the hard man, do you know what? He is a very, very loving, kind-hearted, gentle human being that really, his mafia facade that he puts on, you know, and man, don't you go near my daughter, blah blah. That is like a mask that he wears for the benefit of those outside the door, yeah. But the real him, the real dad, is a very gentle, kind-hearted, loving soul who is also a very emotional person. Okay, you know, although he doesn't show it outside, you know, once he lets that mask come off, he's calling it a mafia mask. Once he takes his mafia mask off, he is an absolute gent, and he would do anything for the ones he loves. Okay, but don't say a cross word. If you're an outsider welcomed into the family, if you say something wrong about a member of his family, welcome to your funeral, because he would, you know, give him a good seeing to. Now, right, I have to say in that I feel his energy pulling back, but yeah, he's giving me 2 flowers to give you. He's giving me, one is Scottish bluebell, and it's like almost like the whole plant he's giving me here, right? It's a Scottish bluebell, and it says the bluebell, the color of the bluebell flower itself is to represent the healing that he's sending you. And he's also showing me a pink rose, and that's for the, if you like, the familiar unconditional love that he holds for you. You're still his little girl. That's what he keeps repeating over and over. You're still his little girl. And yeah, he's pulling back now. So I'm going to give you that and say thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing me to read for you tonight. He is an absolute gem of a man, okay? And absolute pleasure to meet and to talk with. And know that he sends you all his love from the world of spirit, and take that with you and enjoy the rest of your evening knowing that he's with you. God bless you, Andrea. Thank you very much. And now I have the pleasure of inviting back the man of the moment, the very, very well sought out Lord of the Wax.
Oh, crystal ball. Right, Lacey Gray, please. Lacey Gray. Hiya, Tanya. How are you? Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Anne. Hi, Darian Ray. Right, Lacey. Oh, it's just... Right, what I'm seeing here is, oh, the first card is always going back, like childhood and all that, and the other one is like now. I do not do fortune telling because that's just what I'm actually seeing is growing up. There's been so much going around you, and there's been a lot of healing that you've actually needed growing up because things have actually been things was getting to you when you was growing up, and things were just, which I'll show you the card here, where everything was just going on, and you always look busy, and like there's a youngster here as well who's actually coming in. So I do feel there was a loss of a baby sometime during when you was growing up. I don't know whether it was your mum that lost a baby or someone in the family did lose a baby through miscarriage, but things were always, there's always things that got you down when you was growing up. And like the second one here is, you know, the spiritual growth is actually coming in really strongly with you now, and I do feel that you do sense spirit around you as well. Oh, right. Your mum had a miscarriage. Okay. Thank you for the confirmation. Yeah. But your spiritual journey is actually really starting to go off now. And you are actually starting to see people around you as well. If you look, a lady here, there's a lady here who's coming in around you. And if your mum is still on this plane, she needs healing. Because I'm seeing a motherly figure here. So if she is on this plane, then she needs healing. Otherwise, you know, she is in the spirit world and she's actually coming in to be known to you. But there's so much admiration for you as well. And that I'm hearing this lady saying that she's still alive. So what I'm feeling is like what I did think at first anyway, is that she does need healing around her, the mind, body and soul. That things, you do allow things to get on top of you, and you do carry people's problems on you like sacks on your back, which weighs you down. And what they're saying is you need to try and meditate to try and get rid of those sacks on your back, because you're just getting too much too soon, and it's just weighing you down. And things are actually, there is a lot of things that are actually weighing you down. And just, I do feel there is a grandmotherly link around you as well that's actually coming in, and she's actually coming in like if you look here, she's actually coming in around you and being around you and giving you healing as well. But she's actually coming in full of love and admiration for you too. That she's saying there's a lot of things that happened during the childhood that wasn't talked about, they're saying, but she knows the truth, what happened, and she's saying, I know the truth. So, and right, okay, as long as you know the truth. Have you? Well, it must be your dad's grandma then, because of this one is in spirit. So I do feel this grandma is in spirit. So yeah, this is definitely a grandma in spirit. So she's actually coming in to be known, and she's actually around you. So this is what she's actually saying. She knows the truth, and you know the truth, and she's just leaving it at that, because there's a lot of personal things. There's also a gentleman coming in around you as well, who's actually he's coming in as like on an uncle vibration that's actually coming in around you, and they are giving you so much love from spirit now, and they are being around you as well, because they're saying you need the love, you need the support, and they are actually coming in from spirit, giving you the support that you need, because there's been a lot of things going on, but you've got so much in spirit that are coming in spirit that is just coming all down you and being around you. And I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for allowing me to do that. But just remember, you are loved and you will always. Right. Yeah, I did say uncle. So thank you for that. He's actually coming around you as well. So he's actually being with you. So I'm going to leave that with you and say bless you. Thank you for allowing me to do that for you. Right, Kellis. That's right, isn't it? Kellis? Kelly. Kells. Yeah, Kells, please. Sorry if I say your name wrong. I do apologise. Right, Kells. What I'm seeing here is I feel there was a lot of love around you during your childhood, and things progressed a lot, and there was a lot of things that was going on around you in your childhood that people didn't really speak about or anything. But what I'm seeing is the love that's actually coming around. The healing, yes, is all round, but there was just so many things going on that you didn't know whether you was coming or going. Can you understand this? Because they are actually coming in and with a lot of love and peace for you, and they are actually bringing in some peace for you, because they're saying you do need a lot of peace these days. Yes, there was a lot of murky things, but if you look here, there's a lady here and also a gentleman all around you, and they are all coming in with so much love for you that it is just. And also, if you look here, there's a dog. There's a doggy up here as well around you. You've got so much love around you, and they are just coming in, and they are actually giving you the healing. They're actually saying they are actually giving you healing of the mind, body, and soul. So basically, they're actually giving you the healing of your whole self, and things. There's been things that have got you down as of late, because like this one, bright, bright and breezy, and like there's a lady here on that. So I do feel you lost someone in your childhood, and they are actually coming around, but things are actually becoming a lot more. There's been a lot more things going on that's got you down lately than they were growing up, because they are actually coming in more thick and fast now and being around you. And if you look, there's like sparks and spirit people all around you, and they are actually coming in and giving you so much love and admiration. And they're saying, you do see us. You don't need to say you don't, just to please people, or say you do when you don't. We will always show you signs that we are going to be around you. And they are actually coming in, and they're actually saying there has been quite a few tears around you as well, but they're actually coming in and saying, you've got this, you have got this, and you are stronger than people always try to put on you, but you've got to say no. You've got to start saying no. You've got to start living for yourself. You don't need to I do, but can't use my senses. Oh, bless you, bless you. I'm just, that's how, yeah, and that is why they are coming in more thick and fast for you. But they're saying when you cry, they cry. There is so much going on around your head that there has been a lot of tears. Is your mum in spirit, can I ask? I don't normally like asking, but this is like the other one. Because there's a lady coming in, and if she's not your mum, then she is someone who is really close to you, like a mum, and she's actually coming in from spirit, and just to be around you. If you look here, there's a lady here that's actually coming in with her arms open. Right, okay, thank you. Yeah, 'cause she's actually coming in and putting her arms around you to give you so much love and support. As she's saying, when you cry, I cry. And she is actually always around you. But she's saying, you've got this, girl. I'm not going to leave you. I'll always be by your side. And I am only next door. And there's a gentleman here as well. So I do feel this is a grandfather as well. Yeah. Yeah, that is what they're showing here. Yeah. Because if you look here, there's a gentleman, a lady, and a child. So I do feel that it is Nan, Grandad, and you here. And they are actually keeping an eye on you. And if you look, you're the one in the blue. So she is the one. They are the ones that are actually giving you the healing and the love that you need. So they're actually coming in and actually giving you the love and support that you need. And I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for allowing me to do this for you. And say bless you. Right, who's next? Let's have a look. Oh, bless you. You are. There is so much love around you, Kels. All right. Let's see who's next. No problem. No problem. Right. Amy Louise, can I have 3 colours? And Tanya Rideout, please. Blue, purple, yellow. And yellow. And orange, pink, purple. Okay, and now I'm going to bring back the King of the Crystal, the lovely, the handsome Luke.
All right, here we are again. Right, now we shall have Sebastian, I think. All right, this is Sebastian. First crystal I was ever given. I was 9 years old when I got this for my birthday, and been a lifelong companion. So, Tonka, where are we going, please? Right. Let us see. Thank you. Right. I do believe that. Oh, lovely. Tonka, thank you. Catherine Johnston. Okay. Tonka has put a big star next to your name, so here we go. Right, Catherine, let us see what we have here. Right. Catherine, what I can see here is an image of you. It looks like you're having a picnic, because here you are, sort of slouching on a blanket, with a few like Tupperware boxes with nibbles in, and you're having a lovely, shall we say, little picnic all by yourself, or so it would seem, in this lovely parkland with beautiful flowers and all that surrounding where you are. Now, what I do want to add to that is whether or not you are aware of it at this particular time, because this image is showing me, it would appear that there are two people in spirit that gather close to you. So let's see if we can tune in on them. Could you bring them in for me, please, Tonka? Thank you. Right. Okay. Right. I'm very much aware, okay, of the energy of a female coming in from behind. They love to come in through my windows. I don't know why. There's a perfectly good door over there. Now, as this lady comes in, she comes in with a very, very strong energy. Oh, wow. This is a really lively lady. Right? She comes in with a very, very strong energy. And she is also a lady that I think would be fair to say probably was in charge. Right? Or at least that's how it comes across. Right? And she's got a very, very acute mind up there. I mean, this lady knew a few things. She'd been through a lot, experienced a lot, and was a very good one, shall we say, to approach for a little bit of wisdom or, direction. What do you think about this? What should I do about that? And she would give you her opinion. Whether you chose to accept it or not was up to you, but she would tell you what she thought, and she would quite happily tell others what she thought of them, without holding it back. But I want to say that she was a very, very comfortable lady in her own environment. She had her little castle, shall we say, and she was very much the queen of the castle. And everybody sort of, even the neighbors, shall we say, right? The neighbors, family, the extended family, showed her a lot of respect because, I mean, let's face it, she only had to open her mouth and she could rip you to pieces. She had the gift of the gab. And she certainly wouldn't be short of telling you what she thought of you if, you crossed her. But she was also a very kind lady, a very loving lady. And she had two sides, and you had to be careful what side of it you got. But on the whole, she was a very loving lady, a very kind lady, a big-hearted lady, loved kids all around her, and treated them like royalty. A creative lady in the kitchen, I want to say as well. Creative in the kitchen. I very strongly from her get the sense that all of her culinary expertise, if we can say that, right, was very, very much kept in here. She's not one of these, oh, let's get the latest cookbook and look it up and see about all this fancy stuff. Now, she was very much a good, wholesome, home cooked style lady when it came to the kitchen. You know, traditional food, wholesome food. Nearest you would get with that would be like going down for a pub lunch. You know, it was filling, it was wholesome, it kept you satisfied, and she wasn't interested in all that fancy muck that you see on the telly. And you know, if you had a plate, it was meant to be filled. You know, and she comes close to you because she wants you to have her strength of character. Because when she entered the room, everybody knew she was there, right? She wasn't hiding her light under a bushel. She would make a grand entrance, and everybody knows she's there. Not because she liked the sound of her own voice, but she just could be loud, shall we say. She wants to bring in her strength of character because she wants to give you her, shall we say, best weapon in life. And that was the gift of her gab. But her gab was very much related to a very sound, acute, and very powerful mind. Okay? And she wants to bring that to you because she just strongly believes that to get on in life as we know it today, you have to have a strong voice. You have to make yourself heard. And to do that, she wants to stand by you and give you her gift of the gab. And believe you me, when she had something to say, you heard her. And that's what she wants to give you. Yeah. I also feel the energy of a gentleman coming forward. Now, as he comes in, I get the strong sense straight away that he is very much a man's man. Now, you know, like everybody, he had his faults, but what you saw with him is what you got, and it was him and warts and all, right? And he also had a very, very strong heart that very much I sense straight away from him is that you are and always will be daddy's girl. That's how he sees you. He sees you as daddy's girl. And you will always be his daddy's girl. He has a very strong love for you. Because I'm being shown an image of like a cord. It's made of light. And it's a goldeny color cord. And it goes straight from him straight to you. And that cord indication, like call it an umbilical cord if you want, but that corded connection, right, is where he's sending a lot of his love energy. Yeah. And he comes in with what I can only describe is like angel winged arms, right? And they wrap them all around you. And it's not for him to give you a great big cuddle, although he does love cuddling you. It's his arms all around you to like shield you. And he's like, he wants to protect you from the very negative atmosphere that seems to be enveloping everybody and everywhere around you. And he wants to keep you safe from that because he doesn't want that to influence what he describes as a very level-headed individual. You are his girl and he wants to protect you, and he sees it as his mission in spirit to make sure that he shields you from that. Mama, on the other hand, she wants to give you a weapon to fight back with, and that's her gift of the gab. right? Where she opens it and it can either be one of those ones that makes you laugh and smile, or it can be one of those ones that tears you to pieces. But she wants to give you that, her best weapon, in order that you can make yourself heard, make a name for yourself, a good name, not one of those, names, a very good name for yourself, so that you get heard above everybody else, so that you stand out in the crowd and you're noticed for all the right reasons, so that when you get somebody who's been a complete numpty, you have the strength and the power to put your point across, to change things for the better. That's not saying they both want you to go into politics or that. It's just saying that when you're confronting these authorities that tend to try and just bat you off, give you the bum's rush, she's giving you the voice that will make sure they listen. And he will give you his angel wings to make sure they can't throw muck back at you. Now that did make me giggle. Mother was saying, Dad has got a gift from me and him to give to you, right? This is a gift in spirit, so there is a subtle meaning behind it. But I'm being shown a baseball bat. Yeah, that American game the kids tend to play in school, and also I think there's a baseball bat, a baseball league of some description over in America. And she's saying, you know what you need to do with that when time comes. I'm sure I haven't got a clue what she's talking about, right? But before they go, they want to give you a baseball bat, right? Now, that's not Mother saying that she wants you to go around swinging it everywhere. So there must be some subtle in-house, in-family joke about this baseball bat, because he wants to, she's saying he's going to give it to you from him and I, and he's the one that's holding it out, and she's the one that says, you'll know what you need to do with that. I daren't think what that is, but that's between you and your mum and dad. I do feel their energy pulling away from me now. So it seems like they are, they're pulling back from me now. So I think that's all they have to say for the time being, Catherine. But I'm sure you'll be able to enlighten us all about the meaning of the baseball bat at some point. I'm sure it would make a good story as well.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm just going to put these
right.
away. It's going to be my last.
So I say we've only got the hour, so that's me for tonight. Thank you all for the pleasure of joining us, and thank you very much, Catherine, for the pleasure in being able to read for you tonight. Take the love of your mum and dad with you. A lovely couple, I would say, a lovely couple, and it caught me by surprise with that baseball bat, but it's very intriguing to think of all the possibilities of what that baseball bat is for. So thank you, Catherine, for allowing me to read for you. Paul is now coming back with his wax art for you. And
the first one is Amy Louise.
So if I can call forward Amy Louise for Paul, that would be lovely.
Orange.
And I shall make space for the Lord of the Wax.
Right. Be 1 second.
He's just giving them a quick wipe down before he comes. So if you've enjoyed your reading tonight, from either Paul or myself, please do leave us a review on our Facebook page, which is Double Trouble at Home. We'd be very grateful. And if you haven't had the reading, but you've enjoyed what you've heard and seen, feel free to also put one on for us. And so, here is Paul.
Right, I is back. Right, Amy. Is Amy still here? Let's wait and see if Amy is still here, so I can give her a reading. Can't see her on there at the moment. Okay, then Tanya Rideout. Ah, you are here, Amy. You are here. I thought you'd gone missing then. Right, Amy, what I'm seeing is your mind's been a lot of wandering about, and things have been. There were things that were getting you down, but you seem happy when you was growing up, but there was a lot of things that was getting you down as well. Because if you look, there's a lot of healing actually coming around you, and also there's what looked like a fairy who's actually coming round and trying to put her fairy dust in and around you. There's been a lot of dark things, and they're saying you have been in a dark place growing up, but things are actually starting to progress, and there's a lot more brightness around you, and you are actually showing the brightness around you as well. I do feel there is a lady here. Also, there's a dog. There's a couple of dogs actually here as well that are actually coming in around you, and there is what looks like a young girl here that's in spirit. So I don't know whether you lost a child or a family member lost a child, because this child's actually coming in around you, and I'm actually being told that you didn't really have a childhood. You grew up faster than you should have been. So they're actually coming in and saying, now start. And this is why this little girl is also coming in. And there's a grandmother here with a child as well. There's a boy in spirit. Okay. Well, if you look here, I can't actually see there. But there is a lady with a child here, and I cannot see whether it's a male or female. And I'm trying to ask this lady here, because I do feel it is a grandmotherly figure that's actually coming in. Yeah. And there's this little girl, but yeah, there is a boy also. I've got the confirmation there. There is a little boy in there as well, and they're actually trying to bring you back the fun that you should have had, the laughters, the peace, just to be your child, to be a child as you never got. There's also a horse around you as well. So I don't know whether you have tied with horses or anything, but there is a horse around you as well. But this lady and these children are coming in and actually giving you the love, the light, the brightness. And this is what you so do need. Your mum had a horse. Okay, well, he's here now. But yeah, he's just coming in with so much love, admiration, and peace. There is just so much love around you. And they're saying, get your childhood back. Start being a child. You know, not literally, obviously, but start having fun, because that's what you need. You need the fun. The fun's gone out of your mind, and they are coming in saying, you need the fun. So that is what they're actually telling. Go and have some fun, because you deserve it. But there is so much love there. Tanya Rideout. This will be a pretty quick one, unfortunately. I say bless you. Thank you, Amy, for allowing me to do this for you. if you do want the cards, let us know, because there is a little charge for them for postage and help towards the yeah, you do want them, let us know, and I can actually sort them out and actually send them to you. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, we still send them to you. Right, Tanya, right. First thing here, there's been a lot of things going on around you. There's been a lot of problems growing up around you, and you never really knew whether you was coming or going. But things, it looks like a preacher here actually down on knees praying. So I'm just going to give you that. And this is like a childhood thing. And here, there's a gentleman actually around you in pure white. And this is now, and a lady as well. These are all around you at the moment. And they are actually coming in full of love for you. But this one, I don't think I need to say much on this one. The hills, the cliffs, spirit. And I think that is all I really need to say about this one. But there are people guarding you, and there are people around you as well, being there around you and being there for you. But if you look, there's brightness coming out of the cliffs. So I do feel you are close, and the brightness, and this is where they're saying where the brightness is actually this lady's spirit is actually around there. So yeah, the love, and I'm sending you so much love. And look, you've got love heart here as well. So the love, the peace, and everything that's coming around you. But just remember that the bright stars and that, and you will get there. And I'm going to leave there with that with you and say, bless you. You will get there, but there's always a warning, be careful. So because there's someone nasty that's always trying to hold you back, as you can see there, but you will succeed. There's so much there around you, and the dog as well. So you've got so much love and peace here. And I'm going to say, bless you. Thank you for allowing me to do this for you, Tanya. And so I'm going to bring the lovely Luke back. Come on, Angel. Right.
Thank you very much for sticking with us for the hour. It has been an absolute pleasure. We are very, very grateful for you watching. And for those of you who were fortunate enough for reads, do leave a review if you don't mind. We'd be very grateful. We hope to see you again very, very soon.
Should be next week.
Yeah, God willing, we'll be back here next week. Same time, same place.
And a big thank you for Stacey for actually bringing us on. Thank you to Kim for helping out as well. You know, there's so much, you know, there's so many people we'd like to thank, but Stace, you're amazing. Kim, you're amazing, you know. And
it's like a night at the Oscars.
Yeah, and like thank you all, you know, for joining us. And we will be back, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed next week.
Same time, same place.
Yeah, same time, same place.
So until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.